Hi everyone and welcome to this week's live episode of Bonkers.ie, where we're all about smarter money and keeping you updated on everything that's happening in the world of personal finance and consumer affairs. I'm Dara.
I'm Connor.
And as it's the last Wednesday of the month, we're doing what we do every month, which is giving you a recap of everything that's happened here at Bonkers.ie headquarters. And to start us off, we're going to be talking actually about some research that we did with Red C earlier on in the month around people's attitude towards personal finances and their personal finances in the light of Brexit, and it didn't make for great reading, really, did it?
No, it wasn't the most positive thing. We tried to, obviously put this research out into the field to try and get a grasp of kind of consumer sentiment towards Brexit. Now, a lot of us are probably kind of tired of the B word now at this stage, but it seems that it is kind of already having an impact on people's confidence in their own finances. 26% of people asked said that it would actually have a significant impact on their own finances, while a further 38% of people said it would have a moderate impact. So if you combine those two together, that's over 60% of people worried about the impact of Brexit on their own finances.
Okay, it's pretty large. And was there much of a difference between urban areas versus rural areas?
Yeah, so rural areas actually were more worried about the UK's withdrawal, as probably, a lot of the jobs that have left the UK and come to Ireland have been primarily concentrated in urban areas.
Yeah.
One thing that was kind of surprising, though, was 1 in 5 people, or 20% of people asked, were quite cavalier about the impact that it was going to have and weren't that worried.
Okay.
But another thing that we found from the study as well, while Brexit is effectively an exercise in uncertainty, and there's still so much uncertainty about it, only 16% of people didn't know what sort of impact it would have.
Okay, so basically the key takeaway is that people aren't concerned about the impact it's going to have.
Brexit bad, I suppose.
Yeah, and I guess at Bonkers, we're all about kind of smarter money and helping you save on your bills. So if you are one of those people who is worried about the impact it's going to have on your personal finances, well then, come to us. Don't make sure you don't overpay, and there's lots and lots of simple savings to be made in all of your bills.
Absolutely. Use our tools on our website for comparing your most fundamental bills, and over on our blog we're constantly trying to put out kind of good information for people to try and prepare themselves for Brexit, I suppose.
Yeah, and I suppose on then, trying to kind of save money, we had some energy news this month from B Energy. So they're one of the smaller energy providers, so people may not be as familiar with them. But what they've done is they've launched a fixed tariff electricity plan over 2 years. So usually with energy tariffs, the price can rise or fall as energy prices go up or down, and people will probably be quite aware that over the past few years, certainly over the past 2 years, there's been a lot of energy price increases from the energy suppliers. But with this tariff, if you sign up, the unit price is guaranteed not to increase for the 2 years. Now, the price of the electricity, or the unit price, is 17.99 cents, which includes VAT, which is actually quite competitive. Now, there are lower rates out there, and you can find all the tariffs and all of the plans available on our website. But if you are, a little bit unsure, a little bit concerned about energy prices increasing, and you want to lock yourself into a rate that isn't going to increase for 2 years, then this could be a plan for you. And in some of the other markets like the UK, these fixed tariffs are quite popular, and there's lots and lots of choice. Whereas in Ireland, it hasn't really been the case. So this is kind of new for the Irish markets, and it's good to see more choice out there. Now, these guys, B Energy, also have what's called a budget bonus plan as well. Now, this one is a variable tariff, so it can go up or down, and that is 15.29 cents, which is actually one of the most competitive on the market. So certainly, B Energy are a good supplier to look at the moment if you're thinking of switching. But obviously, compare all suppliers across all plans before you think of doing so. Now, one company that hasn't been fixing its prices or hasn't been keeping its prices steady is Ulster Bank.
Yeah, Ulster Bank, they must, in the head office in Ulster Bank, they must be looking at the calendar quite keenly, because the two kind of, they announced that they were going to be changing their banking fee structure on April Fool's Day, and then implemented the changes on Good Friday. So if you're an Ulster Bank customer, it'd probably be a good idea to familiarise yourself with these charges. So the traditional €4 that you would have been charged maintenance fee every month for banking with Ulster Bank is now going to be reduced. However, there are going to be other charges implemented. The fee is going to be reduced to €2 a month, but they are going to charge 35 cents for every ATM withdrawal. Okay. And they're also slapping a 20-cent charge on chip and PIN transactions, online banking transactions, automated pay into your account, like your wages, your direct debits, your standing orders. if you want to go into a branch and take out money, that's going to cost you 80 cents a pop, and contactless with your card will cost you 1 cent every transaction.
Okay, so pretty much you're going to be charged for everything that you do with your account.
Yeah.
And do you think that you were saying that the monthly maintenance fee is going down from €4 to €2?
Yeah.
It's a slight reduction.
It is a slight reduction, but it will end up costing you more overall. We reckon anyway from the models that we've ran on our own site. And again, make sure to check out our blog to just kind of find out the exact impact of that. But as for some other good kind of banking news, AIB have changed some stuff.
Yeah, so I mean, one bank increases its prices, another one decreases its prices. So AIB has announced a series of cuts to its mortgage rates, both its variable rate and its fixed rates. So Ulster Bank and KBC last year were very, very active in reducing their mortgage rates. AIB, who are by far the state's biggest bank and the biggest mortgage provider, were quite slow to respond. So it's good to see that they finally done it. Now, AIB aren't the most competitive. There are still lower mortgage rates out there, but certainly as the bank's biggest lender, a lot of people will go to AIB, so it's good to see them reducing their rates. So they've announced reductions of up to 0.45% on some of their rates. And what that looks like is, let's say, for example, you're a first-time buyer and you were going to choose a 5-year fixed rate. Before the announcement, with the announcement, you'll now be saving €55 a month. So if you were to borrow, for example, 225,000 over 30 years, you'll now be saving yourself around €55 a month with some of these announcements. So, it's better that the money's obviously in your pocket rather than the bank's pocket. And it's good to see, like I said, the largest bank begin to respond to some of the competition. Again, if you want to check out all of the rates across all providers, go onto our site, use our simple and easy to use mortgage calculator and find out the deal that works best for you. And then moving on from banking onto broadband. So there's a really good offer this month from DigiWeb.
Yeah, DigiWeb is probably one of the lesser known broadband providers in the country, but it seems it's really trying to get its name out there. So it's offering 1 gigabit per second speed broadband for €10 a month.
Wow.
Now this is for the first 3 months, and then it goes back to a fee of $54.95 for the remaining 9 months. But if you want to check out what the first year cost of that is, make sure you head on over to our website. We've that worked out for you. Now this is obviously made possible through Cyro, which we've spoken about as well extensively on our blog, which is a new infrastructure which focuses mainly on fiber to the home technology. Now if you want to add on an additional, if you want to pay €10 a month more, you can add on UK and Irish landlines as well as mobiles, and then there is a €49 fee for joining on. That is just a one-time fee. However, if you're with Sky, it might be worth mentioning as well, if you're with Sky and you like the service, they are now offering new customers €39 deal on their fiber unlimited bundles for 24 months, which is a 2-year fixed contract.
So usually it's like a 1 year, so this is like the discount is for over 2 years. So they're probably one of the cheapest over 2 years at the moment, are they?
Yeah, they would be one of the cheapest over the 2 years as well, and it would also kind of safeguards you against kind of having to switch again next year to get better rates. So if you are kind of, if you want to find out more information, again, make sure to hop on over to our blog, or if you want to check out which broadband provider is the best option for you, you can use our calculator tool as well on our website.
Okay, so just to recap though then with DigiWeb, it's just €10 a month for 3 months.
€10 a month for 3 months, then it goes to roughly £55 after that for the remaining 9 months.
Okay, great. It's pretty, really cheap. And 1 gigabit speed.
1 gigabit speed.
1,000 megabits, is it? Yeah,
1,000 megabits per second, which, like the baseline of Vodafone, I believe, has gone to 250.
Okay.
So it's, really, really quick.
Yeah.
Now, if you want to get that sort of speed, you will have to check the infrastructure in your own home. Make sure your modem is capable for it. Make sure the modem on the computers that you're using are capable for it. Sometimes, if you want to get the best speeds, you might actually have to go with a wired connection. Say if you want some 4K TV streaming, you might need to go with a wired connection.
Cool. Okay, and then finally, some news here at Bonkers.ie HQ is that we've launched our in-house life insurance broker service. So, as you probably know, that you can, up until now, you could compare life insurance quotes on our site quickly and easily. But afterwards, we would have passed you over to one of our third-party providers who would have finished the process for you. Now, though, with the launch of our new in-house broker service, you can quickly and easily apply for things like mortgage protection, term insurance and also specified illness cover with us, and then you'll get the same great service that you know and love us for, and I suppose the same online focused and digitally focused service as well. So like I said, it's backed by a team of QFA qualified advisors who work in Bonkers. So if you are looking to switch insurance providers, if you're looking to switch life insurance provider, or you're looking to take out life insurance for the first time, now you know where to go. And that kind of wraps it up for this month.
Yeah, and if you want to know what the difference between term life insurance
Yeah.
is and all that sort of stuff, make sure to hop on over to our blog as well.
Okay, well, listen, yeah, so also as well, remember to catch us on social media. And also as well, finally, the competition winner was Shauna Daly for the Take That tickets. So, Shauna, congratulations. You are off to see Take That in the Points Theatre.
VIP tickets?
Yes, VIP tickets. So she is a lucky woman. And we'll also be having another competition as well shortly for Michael Bublé tickets. So stay tuned.
Yeah, thanks to all the entrants, and thank you all for your photographs of the tattoos that you have. That was interesting to watch.
Okay, see you next week, guys.